Alright, the podcast started. You ready?
Yep.
Alright, cool, it's recording. And the music also is up. Don't know how loud it is, so it's probably pretty somewhat loud. Not entirely loud though. I'm gonna put a link to the thing that I'm listening to for the podcast so we don't get copyright claimed again. That bullshit.
Now they're gonna say Travis Scott made this song.
Alright, what's our theme again? That's right. Gaming. Just gaming in general. Have you played any games recently, Max? Any good ones? Any?
Minecraft, Splatoon, more Minecraft, more Splatoon.
Man, what a great library. Oh, you said a little bit of some Cuphead as well, right?
Yeah. Amazing how using hand-drawn assets is like used everywhere.
Yeah. What's it called? I've been playing my Wii and PS2, some PC games here and there. I emulated the got the GameCube Dolphin emulator thing. So I've been playing some Mario Superstar Baseball.
$60.
Yeah, and now I'm playing some fucking Super Monkey Ball 2 with that shit. Cause Super Monkey Ball 2 just really great actually. I really do like the Super Monkey Ball series. I've been playing games like Guitar Hero and shit for a lot of my life because I have a real soft spot for rhythm games or games with a beautiful art style since I like to draw.
Yeah.
We both do. I really do. We both like to draw and game, and we have the same interests, so it kind of makes sense why we're doing this podcast.
What's your first video game, if you can recall?
My first video game, believe it or not, Earthbound. I used to have an SNES, and I had Earthbound on the thing. Never really got far in it because it was confusing to a dumb child like me, but now that I'm older, I've beat the game. It's really fun.
Yeah, for me it's Little Big Planet on the PSP.
Really?
Yeah.
I started with old school games.
I was like early 2000s.
Early 2000s. See, if we're going further, like if we're going off of first game from each console, for the Wii it was Punch Out, PS2 Mortal Kombat Deception, SNES Earthbound, obviously.
For the Wii, I had like Mario Kart. And for the PS3, I had Lego Marvel Superheroes.
Ooh, yeah, let's talk about PS3. I also have one. So my first game on the PS3 was, what was it? Fuck, I can't remember. Oh, that's right, Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops, because we had a lot of Black Ops games on that thing. Like we owned all of the Black Ops, even for the PS2 back then. So yeah.
Yeah, and then for PS4, it was Plants vs Zombies shooting game. It was like Garden Warfare or something.
See, my first game on the PS4 was fucking. Well, I guess. Oh, I guess GTA 5, but we had GTA 5 on the PS3 along with Minecraft, so I guess those really do count, but eh. I used to have a Game Boy Advance as well.
Yeah, and then for the Switch, it was Breath of the Wild, which wasn't really fun. You can hate me all you want, but it's not fun.
You know, it appeals to certain people.
Yeah, I mean, like, it was good when you first, like, started the game, and then, like, once you get out of that floating island, then it just wasn't fun anymore.
Mine on the Switch was Mario Odyssey. I really liked Mario Odyssey. That's another fun game. What I hate about Nintendo, they actually used to be a really well respected company. I mean, they still are, don't get me wrong. But they've kind of fell. Like, they're making us have to pay money for stuff that. What. With the expansion pack, what do we get out of it? Two things that were gonna be free regardless? And DLC for an Animal Crossing game? Is that it? Seriously? For uh, like $80 almost? Are you kidding me? That's why I pirate games. Nintendo doesn't let it easy for people to play the old games. They haven't released any Mother game since the Wii U. And that's not even like an official. They haven't even brought Mother 3 to the US. You have to do a fan translation on emulator. Which pisses me off because I really do love the series. Everything about it, the charm, whatever. The music in that shit's pretty wacky.
Parappa the Rapper, man.
I want Parappa the Rapper to come back. And a new Rayman game. Oof, I would fucking kill for a new Rayman game, dude.
Ubisoft made them dirty. They did them dirty.
Yeah. But now what do we got? The Rabbids? Fuck those guys.
Yeah, we have like a freaking sequel for the Mario and Rabbids game.
Exactly, but who the fuck asked for it?
No one.
Or at least no one to our knowledge. I mean, the game wasn't completely dog shit. It just had its ups and downs with certain stuff. They made Luigi dab. That was funny for a while.
For a few seconds.
And then it just went downhill, and it's just not ideal.
Yeah, but also then again, kids are like, ooh, funny, minion fart.
Let's see. Have you ever actually played fuck. Have you ever actually played any of the Guitar Hero games, Max?
Nope, never had.
Ever played any of the Twisted Metal series?
Nope.
Damn, bro, you're missing out. Ever played Psychonauts?
No, I haven't.
Ever played Tekken?
No.
Ever played fucking what's it called?
Mario Tennis.
Ever played Mario Tennis Ultra Smash?
Nah.
No, Ultra Smash was terrible. Bro, you should play Tekken. Well, I guess I don't know if you're a big fan of fighting games, but I sure as hell am. Even when it comes to anime games, bro, cause bro, I've been playing Dragon Ball Z, Budokai Tenkaichi 3, long name, very fun game. I've beaten that story mode, I can't remember how many times, dude. It's great.
You know, what story mode I played so many times?
Rayman?
Nah, Sonic Mania.
Oh, yes. Well, at least Sega's actually making a way to fucking make us play our old school games instead of Nintendo with their shit. The backwards compatibility on PS5 and Xbox suck. Cause there's no like. I was hoping for the with the N64. Once I saw Banjo, that got my hopes up.
Man, Capital sucks there.
Because I thought like Conquer and GoldenEye were gonna be on there, but I forget that's all licensing and you know.
Like Banjo-Kazooie and stuff.
Yeah, they have Banjo Kazooie. I was hoping they would have Conquer as well, but you know, adult.
Wait, do they have Donkey Kong?
No, they don't have Donkey Kong 64. But again, Rare is owned by Microsoft, so let's fucking cringe with that shit.
Yeah, but again, they have Banjo-Kazooie.
And we also got Banjo Kazooie and Smash, but like, no. It's just.
I mean, can Nintendo just buy Rareware and just be like, we're gonna do some stuff with this company.
No, they can't. I don't believe they can.
And possibly in some alternate universe they could.
In alternate universe, they still have Rare.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about some canceled consoles like the funny Scott the Woz did. The Sony,
And
the Sony,
the many Sega consoles.
the Sony Nintendo. I don't know what the
The
fuck.
Sony Nintendo PlayStation.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing with that at the time. I would like to see how that would have happened actually.
Yeah,
Well,
would
actually,
it just be like a Super Nintendo, but like as a Sega CD thing?
maybe, but I would like to see what Sony and Nintendo could have done instead of Nintendo working with Sega, they're now against Sega. Not Sega, Sony. Fuck me. Sony's fucking dominating that market. People think Switch players are dog shit when it comes to the console war, and they think you're an actual fucking fetus.
Speaking of console wars, what a dumb concept, right?
It's just PlayStation are constantly saying they're superior. PC players don't obsess with that stuff because they're too fucking godlike and better than everyone else because they spend $1 million on shit.
Yeah.
Xbox is just toxic in general. It's just all bad.
It's not bad, it's just that 12-year-olds exist.
It's like, ugh, I can't even explain it. Whatever, we're moving on. What would you like to see remastered? Like, out of everything, what would you like to see remastered?
They always say things like stupid games. Like, if you have Verizon, you get like some certain suit.
Oh fuck. Max, guess what?
I mean, like, seriously, how does that even exist?
Max.
What?
If there was a game you would like to see remastered, what would it be?
Ooh. Oh, man. Not remastered, but remake.
No, I mean either one. Whichever one you would prefer.
God, man. There's so much. I'm thinking Rayman, like the first one, or like Rise Star, maybe Dynamite Eddie.
In my opinion, I guess more of a remake, right?
Yeah.
Or well, actually,
like Alex Kidd.
what's
Then
it
they could
called?
like do other Genesis titles.
I would like a remaster of Toad and Earl Panic on Funkatron. I would fucking love that shit.
Now you're talking words.
Dude, I really do love Toad and Earl. I'm on their Twitter constantly. They're saying they're doing a giveaway of Answer the Survey and shit. I'm like, okay. So, whatever, that's besides the point. Now, let's say you have an idea for a new game, Max. What would the game be? What would be the idea? It can be from an existing series that has seen a game. You can make up the mechanics and shit of it. Like, what would you like to see if you're able to make a new game from it?
Hear me out.
Go on.
Rayman 4.
Okay. What
And
it?
then like in this new title for E3, you can move Rayman into 3D space. And then it's like Rayman 2 where you can actually throw your fist.
Thought you could do that in Rayman 2.
I mean, I think you I know, you like throw some weird balls.
Oh shit, yeah.
And then, like,
Oh, that's
the
in the
humor-
beginning.
I mean, the tone is like between 2 and 3. And then the arts is like Rayman 1.
Hmm.
Just think about it.
I would like that. That seems somewhat interesting.
And then we bring back old characters, like the original ones from the first game,
Now,
and they can play as robots.
me being an adolescent young lad, I always had ideas for a new game. I've literally thought of a new game of Guitar Hero, Punch Out, and Mother. Those three. And one that I recently thought of was Mario Party. Alright, now I know they just released a new Mario Party. Shut the fuck up, alright? I would like a Mario Party with all the characters from all the other Mario Parties. From all the Mario Parties from 1 well, to now. It would have all the maps like Smash Brothers. It would have all the maps. You get to pick which one. Hell, you get to pick your fucking fucking announcer guy. It can be like can be Toad, whatever, sure, cool.
Ooh,
Cringe.
I know what we can add to that.
You
What if
could
it's like Smash Bros, but like Mario Party?
I've seen that idea. It seems interesting, but that's besides the point. So I would like sure all the maps, all the characters, all the fucking party hosts. It would be Toad, the Dice Man, the guy from Mario Party 8 who says, no, over here. Right? So it would be all those guys, all the maps. And depending on which stage you pick from which console, it would have the same gimmicks, just all remastered. Like, it would be the orbs, the dice, whatever, all that.
Cards, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no. I mean, sure, if you want to.
No, that should be like difficulty, you know? It's like the most difficult mode of the cards.
It would have all the same gimmicks, just all remastered. Pick anybody who you want out of all the characters. Pick your announcer. Depending on which console, would have the same gimmicks from the certain stages and maps. And you know, it would be stars, and it would be all be moving at once. Unlike Mario Party 9 and 10, where they all move in a fucking cart, because that's what people wanted. A cart. That shit was dumb.
Alright, now let's talk about hardware. Can we appreciate how cool consoles looked back then?
I mean, some of them, the Famicom looked like mayo and ketchup.
Okay, you're right about that one. But like the rest, I mean, like the Sega Genesis, the NES, the SNES.
I get that.
The purple, the red, the black, oh.
Honestly, my favorite console that looks really good to me, in my opinion, quote that opinion, Dreamcast. I like the way
Opinions don't exist.
I really did like the Dreamcast. I really liked the way it looked.
Not gonna lie, it kind of looks pretty futuristic.
And fucking, I want a Dreamcast so bad. The controller, VMU, whatever, bro. I want to play fucking Jet Set Radio. I want to play Jet Set Radio on the authentic console, not emulated. I don't want to pay for that shit. I want to play it the original way it's supposed to be played, not on Steam or whatever. I want to play on the actual console. Feel how weird the movements are. You know, I want to. Ooh, look, I'm Beat from Jet Set Radio.
In real life.
On the Dreamcast.
Real.
Future was okay, in my opinion. I liked it. It was okay. It was alright. Pretty good. The music's pretty good. A series I want to see come to America, not much of a series, but more of an arcade game, is Ollie King. It's like a skateboarding race game made by Sega, and the music's done by Hideki Nagayama. And that man god damn, that man knows how to make beeps and boops.
And Bob's.
Like all of them. Like in with Bomber Cyberpunk coming out. Oh, baby, I'm getting fucking bricked up as we speak, just thinking about the music and shit. And the fact that it still has that somewhat blocky art style that the Dreamcast had, it's just crazy to me. Just think about that. Someone cares as much about Jet Set Radio like other people do. And just boom, full fledged successor. Graffiti
You know
and
what should
everything.
also come out? Pac-Man, but not just arcade Pac-Man. Like seriously, I see arcade Pac-Man all the time. Like there's so many other good Pac-Man titles. We need a new 3D platformer Pac-Man. We need Pac-Man to go like back in, you know,
Talking about like
some sort of ancient
talking
thing,
about talking about like Pac-Man Fever.
something like that.
What's
We
it
just
called?
need something new from Pac-Man because he just exists, but just for like knickknacks and stuff.
Yeah, he doesn't really do much anymore. Nor do they release anything from him. Another
What, the newest game is just Pac-Man, but just on the Switch with more people?
what's it called? A thing I want to see a comeback, which I mean it is coming back. It's just they never gave me a date, so I can count down when I shoot myself. It's House of the Dead. That's another series I grew up with on the Wii. That shit was fucking heat. I don't care what anybody says. I really like House of the Dead. House of the Dead is just the best, in my opinion, from Sega besides Jet Set Radio and Toe Jam and Cause I don't know if it's the horrible dialogue and the fact this is the railgun zombie thing. But something about it I really fucking like. Don't know what's about it, but something just fucking does it for me. It's like,
You know what else needs a remaster?
curious.
Sonic Adventure.
Didn't they do that already?
Nope. I mean, they did for like GameCube and stuff, but the DX, they downgraded everything. Like from the graphics to some glitches to like textures and stuff, and also audio.
Yeah, how did it go from being alright looking to looking worse? You're on
I
it.
mean, seriously, the Dreamcast looked better.
And
Like,
then
if you wanted to look like the Dreamcast and feel like the Dreamcast, you have to install so much mods.
what you mean? I don't care. I don't mind installing mods. But
I
yeah,
know, like, just re-release it. I mean, like, the audio, just make the dialogues better and stuff.
just realize everything. Just re-release everything.
Yeah.
Because a lot of that shit needs to be re-released. People love the series. It didn't sell well back then because people didn't know what it was about. But now people are like, "Oh, dude, why is that? Why isn't it coming back? What? Where is it? What? Like,
Yeah, plus people they also get angry with re-releases. They're gonna be like, oh, these companies just want money. Well, how else would they stand up? You need money to exist. I don't care if it's some cheap cash grab. I don't care if Sonic Colors is a cheap cash grab. I want it. I don't care if Skyward Sword is another cheap cash grab. I want it.
Oh, people do like that shit. People really like everything when it comes to that shit. It's there. People like what I am. People like Legend of Zelda, but what I'm really happy about that came back was Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah, we need a sequel. I'm looking at you, Ubisoft.
Ubisoft doesn't like us. EA also
Yeah.
doesn't like us. They got rid of a pretty good series and fucking killed it.
Yeah, like that one Genesis game. What's it called? Road Rash?
One of them I like from them is Dev Jam, which Dev Jam on Twitter said they were gonna bring it back at some point.
2025 or 2050, or when the whole planet has been like destroyed, and the gamers live in some cave, just waiting.
It's just not the best.
Yeah, you know what else is not the best? Yandere Dev.
You know what
You know
else
what
is?
is the best? Oh, Coulson. Seriously, I don't know what will happen to Five Nights at Freddy's when that man, like, what's gonna happen? Like, he's no longer with us. He's retired. He's gone.
Not really.
I know, but I'm just exaggerating. But still. You know what else we need? Sonic Mania 2. But like everything needs to be like a new level. Or like levels that haven't come back at all. Like Labyrinth Zone.
I would like that.
Yeah. We need Labyrinth, Marble, Spring Yard, Grab Brain, nearly almost every level that in Sonic 1 that hasn't been referenced besides Green Hill. Everything except Green Hill and Chemical Plant and Hydra City. And then like people say that Sonic 1 is like the worst out of the whole trilogy. I say it's the best.
I mean, sure. It's just.
You see, I prefer more of the platforming than just holding the controller, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Because like sometimes when I play like Sonic 2, I just see myself holding the controller but not pressing any buttons.
What's it called?
So I hold Sonic 1 first, 3 second, and then Sonic 2.
What is your favorite game from the Wii?
Gotta be Mario Kart Wii.
Out of all the games?
Yeah.
Seems reasonable. Mine is, what's it called? Fucking House of the Dead 2 and 3 Return. Cause that was another one from when I first got the Wii. Something about it. That and Guitar Hero 3. Just all of it. It's all really good.
I don't know if you haven't known about this, but Sonic 4, like, it was actually just supposed to be some kind of mobile game. Until companies were like, nah, it needs to be on consoles, and it should be called Sonic 4 instead of Sonic the Portable. So that's your fun fact. It was never meant to be Sonic 4. It was just a crappy portable game. Even the original levels are in mobile version.
Fascinating. Guess now I know.
Yeah.
What's it called? I'm trying to think, but I can't. Ooh, that's right. What's your favorite Lego game?
I mean, I haven't played much, but it's
first one or the second one?
The first one.
Hmm. I like the Batman series.
Oh man, I remember playing the PSP one. I only had the demo though.
Yeah, a lot of people did. Hmm. Let's see.
You know what should come back? Demos.
Like demo disc or just demos in general?
Demos in general. Even demo discs. Heck, should bring those back as well. I've seen a lack of demos.
Well, I guess we can't really do demo discs for the Switch because I guess we'd have to do demo cartridges.
Yeah. Just you know, like Crash 4? Like they said they were coming out with a demo until they said, nah, people should pay for the game to play the demo. That doesn't even make sense at all.
Yeah. I don't like that shit.
But hey, the game is good, so.
I wish I did pre-order it.
I'm good with what I have.
I was wanting to pre-order it, but I couldn't.
I mean, I could have pre-ordered Sonic Colors. I mean, I still don't have Sonic Colors. I still would have.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't care if people say, oh, these are glitches. I mean, you can kind of get them if you sort of look for them. Most of the time, if you play normally, you won't get any glitches at all.
What's it
Which
called?
I'm pretty sure that's what happened during development. They weren't really certain.
I would like.
Sega, I mean, what really happened is that Sega was kind of working on it, and then they passed it off to Blind Squirrel. And I'm pretty sure Blind Squirrel, like, were blind after the glitches. Couldn't notice them somehow?
What's it called? I would like for Nintendo to re-release Dojin the Giant.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, not a lot of people have, but that's a fucking series I really like. So you're like fucking what's it called? You're like a giant, right? Pretty much the god of that. Pretty much a god of those people. They exist. You're like a giant. You're like, oh, you help them by either creating land, lowering land.
Wait, is that a GameCube game?
Yeah, it's a GameCube game, but it originally was on the Nintendo. It was originally on the Nintendo 64 disc drive. And I would like for them to HD remaster that shit. Cause bro, oh my fucking god. That, and I would like them to finish Earthbound 64 and put that on the Nintendo 64 like they did with what's it called?
Wait, that thing was in development?
Yeah. It was like, I would like it like Star Fox 2.
Or what they could do is make a new Earthbound game.
Yeah.
And then, like, put the early build of that 64 game.
I'm gonna pause
Just
the
to be
music real
like-
quick.
Just like that one Easter egg in Rayman 2.
What's it called? So, there used to be this thing, and I believe they got shut down because Nintendo was being like, oh, you're being such a dumb bitch.
What does that even mean?
They didn't really like it. So they had a fan game. They called it
Your mom.
They called it Mother 4. which I hope if they do release a new game of Mother, I would like for it to be called Mother Earth, and it would be like whoever the new person is, because there'd be like not in the past, it'd be more into the future, and I'd like them to go see Ness and Lucas in their old age, talking about how they fought Gygas, and fruitless to say the least. And they have it was pretty cool what Mother 4 was doing, but apparently they remade it. Instead of it being Mother 4 for free, it's now called Oddity. It was an upcoming role playing game. It was first announced in 2008 as Mother 4. Now it has its own entity in early 2020, apparently for the Switch, called Oddity. And it literally is just like a planet with grass on it, so it's supposed to be like a thing of Mother. And I really like.
Some sort of spin-off.
Yeah, but it's literally done in the Mother 4 or in the Mother art style with the trippy background, wacky characters. It would say something like, instead of smash, it would say grooving or whatever. And when you get froze or hit with a frozen thing attack, PSI, whatever, it would show and on your character, and it would do like a little cool animation of your character when they got frozen. It's very interesting. I really do like it.
Alright.
Seems.
Tell me one of your boring games.
What?
Are there any games that you just got bored of, or just boring in general?
Yeah.
Like what?
Let me see. It's on my PC still, and I've yet to touch it in a while.
Because for me, it's Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yeah, big shocker.
I can respect that. No.
I mean, like, you get busy at first, and then like the more you play, the more you kind of get nothing.
It's just I would like to play it more. It's just I don't. Because it's an interesting game. It's just not.
You get less stuff to do on
It's just not ideal.
Like you can like go like you can do other stuff. Like you got more things to do. And like they could at least add more personalities to villagers. I mean, it could be difficult, but it's better than a boring game.
For me, it was Uno. Uno. It's a fun card game, but somehow it's just no.
I don't know, man.
Weird because the Uno games aren't. Uno is not bad, but it's just.
What about Monopoly? People are like, "Oh, I can't finish it." Just play Monopoly.
I mean, it's not that. Sure, it gets long, but it's a fucking thing about trying to buy chain, make a mortgage or whatever. It's supposed to take long. You think all that shit involving money is gonna be easy? No.
Yeah, Monopoly is just like life. They're like society.
Yeah. What's it called? I was hoping they released a new Rise Star or a new Guitar Hero at some point. And with Guitar Hero out, I really think Guitar Hero could work on the Switch. It would be like the Wii one. Take the Joy-Con, connect it to the back of the guitar.
Like a Labo?
Yeah.
Speaking of Labo, what the heck?
It was actually not that bad when I got it. I got the fucking piano, doing some pretty funny, funky shit, and then it just broke because I forgot. I'm like, oh shit, that's right, it's cardboard. But, it's fine. It's just not ideal.
Yeah. When I was in like 5th and also 6th grade, there was this kid named David, and boy, he was a jerk. he was like the first kid in the class who had a Switch. And then he got everyone in trouble because he's like, hey guys, I brought my Switch. And everyone's like, oh boy, can we see it? And he literally got the whole class like yelling and stuff. And the teacher was like, you guys are in trouble now.
Bruh.
Literally.
Sounds,
and then,
sounds terrible.
when Nintendo revealed the Labo, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna get the robot mech. And then like, when more information about it was revealed, it was just really bad.
The level wasn't completely terrible. It had a pretty unique idea.
Yeah, you can say that. And then, they had this weird game builder game.
Game Builder Garage?
Yeah.
Bro. That shit, I want to get it just to go see some pretty alright games, some pretty dog shit games.
Yeah, it's really Scratch.
Yeah, and I would love to do that. I'm just fascinated by that stuff in general.
It's Scratch, but you can't do animations. Maybe you can. I'm just stupid.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh man, I remember when people like got crazy because Nintendo's like no one knew about the Mario 3D All Stars collection, but it was still rumored, and people were like, "OMG, Super Mario 64 remastered." They thought all the games were gonna be remastered, and I told myself I knew that it would be impossible for 3 games to be remastered, but like 3 huge games like that, because like.
And then to be released in all one package.
Yeah.
That's gonna cost a fuck ton of money.
Yeah. Like, sure, they got like Crash. Like the Crash trilogy. But they reuse stuff. So, really?
I mean, I can see why they thought it was gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be all them remastered. No. No. And then people got pissed that Super Mario Galaxy 2 wasn't on there. I'm like, okay.
It's 3 games! They're 3 games!
What? The second one's alright. No, I know for a fact people are gonna be all pissy at me for even saying that shit. They'll be like, what? It's not, it's, oh, I fucking hate you, you dumb bitch. You don't like Super Mario Galaxy 2? No, I'm not saying that. It's alright. It's just... oh no, I just don't know why they made a sequel.
I mean, at least it's in the online collection, like Super Mario 64. But you still have to pay a lot. So technically, it's more of a penalty.
Oh, what's that? You didn't get your chance to get the 3D All-Star? Don't worry, kiddo. Now you
get
have
to
to
pay
$80.
money, and you don't get to own it. So when the system goes down, the game goes down. And poor emulation.
Let's talk about some controversial video game shit.
Ooh, okay. Like, the Smash Bros. Game & Watch guy.
Wait a minute.
They're like Indian, and people are like, no, and they're like, okay, not Indian. People are like, yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's some kind of move.
I don't think that's what that. Okay.
It was just some kind of one thing. So.
Fuck, I can't think of any controversial topics at the moment.
Smash Bros. Players with Sonic. I mean, like, people played as Sonic so they can, like, camp, since he's, like, the fastest one.
Yeah, he's, like, Dog shit. Like an actual dog shit character.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't really want to play Smash Bros.
Plus, that shit gets real toxic.
Yeah.
I mean, incredibly toxic. Like,
To the point that no one respects each other.
Yeah, depending on who you play, people are gonna think you're a fucking dumbass. You should be ashamed of yourself. Meanwhile, they play Ganondorf and spam the same moves, and like, you're a fucking terrible person.
And then they play Genshin Impact.
Goddamn. Another one is Rust. People don't really like Rust, but a lot of people do at the same time. Because Rust players apparently don't go touch grass. Like they just stay inside and play Rust and get that grind on that shit. That's what happens when anybody gets into a game. They start grinding on that game. They really like it. It's a fun game, so you want to start and get better.
You know about Fortnite?
Sure.
I never got into it.
Oh, I mean...
When it got popular for the first time, kids were like, dude, you should play it, you should play it. Ugh. Like literally, they bullied me for not playing Fortnite.
Oh, it's because kids are like, oh, well, we should play Fortnite, and then maybe, just maybe, let's get the battle.
It was like the heroin in the school.
Well, it was back then, but now it's, you know, alright.
Yeah, and then like, I forgot what year it was. It was like 2018, maybe 2019. Kids were like, man, remember when Fortnite was good? And I was like, yeah, it's dying down. Finally, it's my chance to shine.
And then you introduce them to Dynamite Heady, and then you're like, shut the fuck.
Yeah, and then like Minecraft came back, and I was like, finally, a game that I like.
Yeah, because Minecraft was really good when it was. I mean, it didn't really fully die. There's still a lot of people on it, but like.
Nah, it's because it got compared to like kid stuff since kids got into it.
Yeah,
I mean,
but the
they
same
did from
thing
the
happened
start.
with. Ooh! Another thing, and let's talk about another controversial thing.
Yeah.
Fucking Friday Night Fucking.
Oh.
That entire community and everything about it. It's a fun game, but then just the community happens. Undertale and Deltarune all over again.
Yeah, like when Friday Night Funkin' first came out, I was like, holy crap, this is like super cool. And then like after the mods and stuff, I was like, hey, this can't get better, man. And then it kind of did, like the Tord mod and everything. It was awesome until like so many artists like came out as pedophiles and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, holy crap. Like, how do you get from like at the top to like bottom of the barrel?
Hey man, that shit just happens.
And then like YouTube Kids with these awful animations and then like ads and stuff.
Yeah, I was on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
And someone retweeted something about fucking Bratz. You know Bratz, right? That toy doll company.
My sister had one of those.
Cool. Now one of the little fucking ads is one of the girls who has a lighter and is lighting her tongue, puts it in her mouth, sticks it out again, and says, "I am God." And it says, "Slaying boys, be right back." Like, shut the fuck up. This is supposed to be meant for kids? That's not meant for kids. It's meant for some dumb shit. Well, I can't. It's fucking weird. Twitter's weird. That's another thing. Twitter's terrible.
Yeah. Lesson of the day: Twitter is terrible.
Well,
Never
I mean,
go. Never,
it
never
usually
install
is.
it.
People say Twitter's terrible, but then they're still on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like me.
No, I don't really plan getting like so much into social media. I mean, the only thing that I have is like YouTube, Discord, TikTok for a while. And then I just realized TikTok is just kind of boring, to be honest, because you're trying to scroll for some good content, but all you get is some girl dancing.
Yeah, it depends on what your fucking For You page is like.
Yeah. For me, it's kind of difficult getting some like good content.
What's your favorite video game art style? Since, you know, we're talking about games instead of going into advertisements and shit.
Oh man, I freaking love Cuphead.
Cuphead art style?
Yeah, and then I like it when they use like pixelated stuff, but I like it when they kind of detail it enough that it looks nice.
Mm-hmm. See, I have two as well. I have two. One of them is Rare. With the old school Rare Nintendo 64 games, something about those eyes and every single thing, it's just had a nice charm to it. Conker's Bad Fur Day and Banjo-Kazooie, something about it just all really fucking just clicked. It's all really well. And another one is the Mother series. That shit's so fucking clean and some wacky ass shit, and it's like, oh, you're a dumb bitch.
I feel like the 16-bit era is like the best era. It's just the golden age. Just call it the golden age.
Like with Toe Jam and Earl art style as well.
Yeah, like first of all, the art is amazing. Second of all, the games are fun.
Shit's wacky. The music's funky.
Yeah, the music.
Favorite?
It's just amazing.
What's your favorite video game soundtrack?
I think it's like all of them are just the Sonic games. I don't know, like Sega just makes like awesome soundtracks. I would get vinyl, you know.
My favorite one is Sonic R, the Sonic R soundtrack. Maybe some Jet Set Radio as well.
Dude, my favorite ones are like the Sonic, like all the Sonic soundtracks, and then Cuphead and Toe Jam and Earl.
Boom,
I'm
boom,
not sure
boom,
what else.
boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's all good. Music just gets better in video games.
Yeah.
And it just
And the music you hear right now is just a bunch of rap.
And it helps immerse you into that game.
Yeah. Like it just matches the thing, you know? You know, games should stop being more realistic. They need some more creativity than realism.
Like, here, let me play some Luigi's Mansion in the background.
I mean, why do people like say, oh, the graphics need to be hyper realistic? You already see real life enough. Just go out the woods if you want a realistic gaming experience. Just grab a stick and pretend it's a gun. I don't know, play some Nerf. I mean, it's pretty realistic enough. Because it is.
Favorite Nintendo console?
I don't know. I think the Switch.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine's either the GameCube, Wii, or SNES. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna have to think about that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Nintendo is just like top tier with everything. You can't really.
Not
like
entirely.
The lines just blur.
Not entirely. 2015 was pretty dog shit for the Wii U and 3DS.
Dude, like I mean, the Wii U had some solid titles. Just
some. But most of it was shit.
I mean, I think Nintendo Land was fun.
The only thing that really pissed me off was Nintendo Online. Like, that shit actually pissed me the fuck off. And Drift. And then it just went constantly downhill. And then they released OLED, and expansion pack to the online, and that's where Nintendo's really fallen. It really fell.
Yeah.
It's really just not. It's not as good as it used to be.
Dude, I remember I went to the mall to, and then I found a GameStop, and then there was a sign saying we ran out of Switch OLEDs. Who was buying them?
Hey, people, it's a souped up thing. But that's besides.
Yeah, but it's just a Switch, but it just says, hi, the colors are a tad bit more vibrant.
And the screen's wider and a wider.
Sort of wider.
And a wider fucking stand.
Yeah. It still isn't that good. Until they fix all the problems, it's kind of the same thing. But hey, at least new games are coming. Can't wait for the new Sonic game. Yeah, I'm glad Sega's taking time because they went with like new game every year, and
yeah,
then
but
they're like,
it's
oh
always
crap.
Sonic. It's always Sonic. There's like a no
There
remake.
wasn't really a gap of like air.
There's like not a lot of shit for the old games, you know. Like one of them I really like, fucking Knights, something Knights.
No, I mean they still do like a lot of different franchises, but they're just new franchises. You're not the old ones.
Yeah, but I would like the old ones.
Yeah.
A lot of people would. Like, we get it. Eggman's sexy as fuck, but like, I don't want to see him every time.
And they have this weird hospital game. I mean, I'm glad Super Monkey Ball is back.
What's your favorite hidden gem? Like, a game that some people know about, not a lot. And it's really popular amongst certain people. And only those who know it. It's you know. Do you even know any? Do you even have any of those?
Dynamite Heady and Rice Star.
People know those and like those.
Not really. Not entirely.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Mine's something like Chibi Robo.
I mean, I guess Chibi Robo was sort of popular.
One of them's Katamari Damacy.
Okay, that one's pretty popular.
Hey, man. I've yet to meet people who know it.
You know what should be more relevant? Trains. It's always about cars, man. Not trains. People leave trains behind.
Yeah, because don't think about it, Max. That shit.
I mean,
your trains are powerful as fuck, yeah. But some cars can go faster than that shit.
I mean, you got like laws and like traffic laws. I mean, if you think about it, it kind of has to do about capitalism and marketing. If there's more marketing on one thing, then obviously it's gonna appeal to more people.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. If you have like a huge Mustang and be like, yeah, the manliest thing ever, you get some girls up in it.
Sure, Max. Sure.
But then again, not people are not that dumb. Unless you go to Twitter.
Right, bro. We talk about all the good stuff, a little bit of the bad stuff. What's the worst gaming company? What's the worst people who produce the
Activision and EA.
The worst amount of shit ever? Like.
And Tiger.
No, I said one of the worst. Which one's the worst out of all of them? I mean, Activision.
LJN.
Activision's not much of a bad company. They make
Dude,
Call of
LJN.
Activision makes all the Call of Duty. EA makes money off of releasing the same shit.
Yeah, but
In your opinion,
They
sure.
canceled the Crash Bandicoot series
Max,
because they were poo-poo heads.
Max, I don't think no one fucking cared about that.
Dude, a Crash Bandicoot series. They canceled it.
They canceled a series that may have done bad. The intro was annoying for the most part, but catchy in some weird way. And then they put him in the Skylanders Netflix show and gave him an actual intelligence, and that was fucking dog shit. But that's besides the point. In my opinion,
They did him wrong with that show, man.
fucking Icarus talks about Phoenix games. There's AOGN, Tiger, but
What about EA? I mean, most of them is just paying stuff, but then again, the game is really cheap.
the games are bad.
I mean, it's because they're really dirt cheap, so...
No, not all of them. Some of them are just literally the same shit. And it's a lot of it's still pay to win, or it's just a series that they keep on going to instead of bringing back an old game that actually made them popular. Like EA on the Sega Genesis just fucking did not care at all with their own cartridges and shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's because they didn't really have a dev kit or something. I don't know. It has to do something with that. I don't know. What is the worst?
Let's consult the internet. See, there's a top 10 list.
So, what's the top?
Alright. Let's see. One is EA. Number 2. Next one's Activision. Other one's Ubisoft.
Oh yeah, they don't have Rayman.
Other one is Capcom, surprisingly.
How?
I don't know. Gearbox. Sega.
Bruh.
Take-Two Interactive.
Never heard of those guys.
Rockstar. Fuck off. I like the Rockstar games. It's just they haven't
Dude,
released.
they're pretty popular.
They haven't released a new GTA ever since the PS3, which came out in 2013.
You know, it takes a lot of time and concepts.
Ion.
You need to like make up a new concept. You know? Like,
Ion Store.
You know.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, and GameStop. Apparently, that's a company. It's a game company, which
it is a company.
Yeah, so.
It's just that they don't make games.
Yeah, but that's the number one apparently. What's your least?
Yes, my favorite game.
So
company.
the only gaming companies that are the worst apparently are EA, Activision, Ubisoft, Rockstar, Gearbox, Take-Two, Ironstorm, Capcom, Sega.
Well, you heard it, folks.
Well, out of all those, yeah, I guess Ubisoft. They haven't released a new Rayman or haven't done a lot of things with a lot of their old characters. They're working with Nintendo to make a shitty Rabbids game. So yeah, I find it all pretty shit. Surprisingly, Nintendo's not up there. Soon it'll be up there, though. Because that shit's going downhill like it's never gone downhill before. And I mean really downhill.
So, the officially worst worst company is Ubisoft.
Yeah, in my opinion, it has some shining lights and stuff, but it's not the best.
Alright, let's talk about console hardware. Let's talk about controllers, you know?
See, controllers, huh?
Yeah, what's your favorite controller?
Oh, favorite controller? SNES.
I feel like the best D-pad is like the Sega Genesis.
It was alright.
I like the rolling D-pad. It just feels really nice.
What's it called? You know what's the worst one apparently?
What?
The N64, because it has 3 little grips that for no reason, and you know, can't reach all the buttons.
I mean, they barely just got into the 3D, so you know.
And then we also got the Wii, though I really like the Wii. I like the Wii controller.
Nah, I mean, it's alright, but the classic Pro one.
Did you just say the classic controller?
Yeah.
That's not all it means. It's more of an accessory than an actual one.
Yeah, but I mean, like the one with the grips.
You mean the fucking Pro controller?
Yeah.
The classic Pro controller?
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't that one be the best?
No. A lot of the games on the Wii were motion based. What's the fucking controller?
Which kind of sucks. I mean, it could go really well with Mario Kart.
It did go well with Mario Kart. They have a type. Never mind. I like the PS2. The PS2 controller. Now that's fucking nice. Let me grab one of my. It's over here.
I mean, the PS2 is literally kind of the same thing as the PS3.
Like all of that, and you just trying to do a combo. Shit's. That shit.
You know.
That shit all.
You know that one missing controller from like the PlayStation 1? Yeah, I'm talking about the concave. That thing is like really rare.
You know what else is really rare? Rare. Fucking. What's it called? The ColecoVision. And that shit, bro. That shit's fucking bad. For the most part.
And then like the NES, people say that the corners stabbed their hands, which has never happened to me. I think the buttons are stiff, but I think it has to do with my controller. And then what else?
You think that's it? We're finally done talking?
Maybe. I think we talked about everything in the universe at this point.
Favorite. Well, before we end it, let's talk about our favorite music composer, bro. Who's yours out of all of them?
Crush 40.
Crush 40. Figured you would say that.
Yeah. Oh shoot! I forgot video game movies.
We talking video game movies now?
I mean, yeah, it's still about video games.
Sure, bro. Fucking Chris Pratt's playing Mario, bro. Shit's fucking.
What? Mario's Chris Pratt? That would never happen in a million years. As we're speaking, and not even after a million years, there's gonna be a Chris Pratt Mario.
One of them.
I mean, that's like having Jack Black as Bowser.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it would never happen.
All right. So now, well, I mean, I never told you my favorite composer. So mine's either Hideki, talking
Jet
about him
Set
more.
Radio Man.
Or Shane Mesa.
Never heard of that one.
He does the music for Mother 4, or the thing that wasn't really supposed to happen. And it still didn't, or pretty much all the Mother music. Let's see, who's the composer for Mother? Yeah. Oh. Hirokazu Hirokazu Tanaka. Hey, wait a minute. He did the music for fucking Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's crazy. I like him. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
I always seem to really do like middle-aged Japanese men who do music for games. Except Shane Mesa, I believe he's an American lad.
I write a lot of
Right.
essays.
Whoa,
Let's
calm down,
wrap
Grandma
things
Leah.
up.
I can't have you
I
playing.
gotta go subscribe or something.
Oh
Bye-bye.
shit, this thing was an hour long and 10 minutes. They're about to be 11, but that's besides the point. Oh, man, look at that. He dipped. Alright, you know what that means? We're done here. We done with the stream. Not stream. Podcast. That's it, baby. We're done. But I'm gonna mute for a little bit. Let y'all listen to this music.